What happens if you have implants, right? So if you already have an implant, you do this process. I view that, the process works the same. The implant is connected to the bone. So the implant, as the bone shifts, if it was a tooth, the tooth would start to untwist, upright. But an implant is screwed in. So like however the bone shifts, like the implant is just gonna shift with it, right? So the implant might start to look a little bit misaligned. And I've gotten this feedback from people doing the process in the community a few times. Like I don't have any implants myself, so I'm speaking more from their experience. But you may need to slightly adjust an implant when you're done with the process. Like I wouldn't do it until you're close to done and happy, and that should, for most people, that's going to be a couple of years. And then it could be that the implant gets a little bit looser. Like that is the other thing that can happen, is that the force that is uprighting and untwisting a tooth, may loosen up this implant a little bit, and then you got to, go to the dentist and get it tightened eventually. So, what can you take away from this? So you can take away that this biomechanical process, in my view, doesn't rely on having any specific teeth, and it will work more or less the same even if you're missing teeth and even if you have an implant. But it does help to have some real teeth, right? Because one thing I talk about in the community is this torque that the teeth helps transmit to the skull, and therefore there is some benefit to having at least some teeth, right? But if you're missing some, I think it's not a big deal.